Everyone, Glimpse here, and they did just finish up. This is a little bit late, but they did just release the new live stream and everything. Just coming on here to talk about something really quickly. So yeah, I was just getting to the point where I was kind of like, okay, I'll just give up on stop trying to pull for C1 Hu Tao, and I'll just start thinking about saving for Dehya. But yeah, then they released she's going to be a standard banner character. And which, I mean, makes sense considering how much you've heard about all the people complaining about her current scalings, I guess you could say. But like, okay. It seems kind of weird, right? Because like there's no polearm character, there's no Geo character on the standard banner. And here they come on and they release another Pyro Claymore, even though that they already have one that works completely fine, and they're basically releasing one that's probably just going to be worse, I guess I would say. People already think that Diluc is already fairly underwhelming. And I mean, I understand that. Like, personally, I love playing Diluc and everything, but I completely understand people's point when they say that his scaling could be higher. Like, I get it. But I don't know. Here's one thing that's mostly the reason why I'm not going to pull for him, right? Because I was like, I have every standard banner character so far. I just got Tainari like a week ago. And I'm like, I know I'm going to get them eventually. I currently have Guaranteed Pity. And here's one thing that I feel like not enough people think about, is that do you really want to save, like, do you really want to waste a especially if you have Guaranteed Pity. Like, I mean, if you don't have Guaranteed Pity and you want to give it a shot or whatever, it's fine. And also if you're here just because you really like the character Dehya, don't listen to what I'm saying. Just don't listen to any internet people. Just literally just pull the character that you want to pull, because she's gonna work fine. She's gonna be playable, I guess. You can make a team work for her. You can have her there for most support or anything. But if you do really like the character, 100% just pull for her. But it's like, I don't want to waste a Guaranteed Pity on a character that I'm probably just gonna lose a 50-50 to down the line, right? Like, say that, because when Tainari first came out, I thought he was a really cool character, but I didn't want to go waste a pity or guarantee. I don't remember if I guaranteed or not, but I didn't want to waste any pity basically on a character that I'm like, I'll get sooner or later eventually. And it's like, especially if you're kind of like on the fence about it, like Tainari, I didn't need Tainari in my account. I had enough characters. I have enough DPS characters. I didn't really need any of his support or utility. So it was just like, he's a cool character, but I'm not going to go over here spending all this time trying to get him. So I wasn't too concerned about it or anything. And then eventually I got him, and now I'm building him, and I think it's a lot of fun. But like, I feel like if I would have already wasted a pity on him in the past, I feel like I would have been a lot more disappointed about getting him. I would have been a lot more disappointed about losing the 50-50 instead of getting my C1 Hu Tao. Like, would I want to have a C1 Hu Tao? 100%. I'd love to have a C1 Hu Tao. But I also now have Tainari, and it's like, you can't complain too much about it. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I just feel like something that, like, okay. It took me till AR 58 to get Diluc, which is like the only standard banner character I really wanted. So if you feel like you personally want a character, or just really like that character in particular, and you feel like you don't pull that often, or you don't get Welkin or anything, you don't have as many wishes. Well, actually, if you don't have as many wishes, I don't really think you should be spending your wishes on her just for no reason. Like, once again, if you really like the character, don't listen to any of this. Go ahead and pull for her. It's gonna work out fine. But it's like, I was actually started to get pretty excited pulling for her, but it's like, then after hearing she's on the standard banner, which is a pretty cool thing, right? Like, because when a character's on the standard banner, like Tainari, you don't have to waste that pity to try and get them, which is partially the beauty of it, but it also kind of makes you lose incentive to want to pull. Because I was, like, literally, like, a day or two before the live stream, I was like, okay, I'll cut my losses on C1 Hu Tao, and I'll just save this Guaranteed Pity for Dehya. And then, oh, it's raining. That's pretty cool for flying, actually. I was like, okay, I'll cut my losses on the C1 Hu Tao, and then we'll just pull for Dehya. And then they did release that she was on standard banner in the live stream, and I feel like you kind of just lose all incentive to pull for her. And while okay, so I do feel like it's a pretty cool thing that she's on standard banner, because that's like one less opportunity to get Chi-Chi or to get Jean or anything like that you don't really care about. But then at the same time, it's also one less opportunity to get like Diluc, Kaching, Jean, whatever character that you actually want on the banner. So it's like, okay, literally, like, I've talked about this a lot because I'm kind of still mind blown. But like, okay, let me show you something really quickly. Like, let's look at these constellations, right? Kaching, C5. I think I missed Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi, C4. I was just building up Mona. Okay, Jean, C4. Mona, C4. I just got my first 10 which is pretty cool. But it's like, I have all these other standard banner characters at C4, C5. Then the only one I have built is at C0 to Luke right here. And it's like, that's crazy. So, like, of course you can get very unlucky, but then I also have friends that have, like, C3 to Luke, and they have, like, none of the other ones. It's all completely random. So, like, I don't know. If you feel like you know for a fact you're going to want to play Deha, then I say, like, go for it. You're going to have a good time with her. Because you don't want to push back a chance to, like, possibly never get her or not get her for, like, years on end. Because it took me, like, a year and a half to get to Luke, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I just really wanted to come on here and say, like, damn, that's kind of unfortunate that, like, they were already saying she's a terrible character. Which, I mean, I was probably just going to try and pull on her anyways, just to be like, oh, she's pretty fun to play. See how bad she actually was. Because I don't, like, really need any more DPS, because it's like, I have enough DPS characters. And it's like, it's kind of conflicting. Because I know I'm not going to pull on her right now, because, like, I do want to pull a little bit on Mika, but I don't want those characters either. I just want to see if I can get, like, one copy of him in, like, a 10 pull, or drop it there. But, like, okay, there's also a lot of other characters coming out soon. Like, there's going to be a Baizu coming out soon, there's going to be Kaveh coming out soon, which is probably a 4-star, which I'm looking forward to. And we don't know the exact release date of any of these characters, but they all seem like they're going to be pretty cool characters, and they'll probably be more beneficial to your account than Deha. Like, okay, let's just say that there's nothing official or leaked, or at least I don't think there's anything leaked yet about Baizu. But, like, completely off my speculation, it seems like, what if he happens to just be, like, a 5-star Yao Yao, right? And, like, Yayo is already a pretty solid character, at least what I've heard. I personally haven't built her, but I've heard that she's pretty good. And it's like, you can save your pity for something like that. That'll be much more beneficial. Or, like, say that you go ahead and you pull Deha, and then you turn around and then you go to wish on the next banner, and then, like, you lose your 50-50 or, like, a patch or two down the line. And it's like, then you're just gonna kind of feel like you wasted that pity, especially if it was guaranteed. And then you lose your guaranteed pity for Deha, and then you go ahead and you, like, lose the next 50-50 to get Deha. It's like, I just feel like that's gonna be heartbreaking. So I'm just coming on here to say real quick, like, really think before you pull on Deha's banner, because, I mean, honestly, pull whoever you want, but, like, I'm just saying I feel like most people need to take some time to actually think about the character that they're gonna be pulling. Because it's like, there's no real point in pulling Deha unless you just, like, know for a fact you're gonna play her no matter how good or bad she is. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up the main talk right here. If you did make it this far, yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by. I'm probably just gonna use some resin real quick, and real quick before you go, I've got a quick reminder. Go do this event, you're gonna need this. I'm gonna do this in a bit. But yeah, don't forget to do this, guys, because just quick reminder. Pretty useful. So yeah, if that's all you're here for, then I do appreciate you stopping by. Just wanted to give a quick talk about my opinions on the matter. Yeah, so not going to be pulling on that banner unless I just do like 110 pull just to see what happens. Actually, no, I'm not going to do 110 pull. I'm going to... that's so difficult. Okay, I'm going to just pull the rest of the Hu Tao banner, see if I get C1 with, like, quests and stuff. If I don't get her, I'm just going to cut my losses there and then wait for the next character that I want guaranteed. Because I am currently in guaranteed pity right now. And I definitely don't want to waste it on a standard banner character that's coming out soon, unless it would be Diluc. Like, honestly, if there was a Diluc banner, I'd pull on it, just because I really like the character. I want some constellations on him. I think he's fun to play, and I play him anyways. It's like, it's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed the video, and you just wanted to hear some thoughts about Deha and everything, then yeah, consider subscribing if you enjoyed, or if you want to see some more updates, or what I think about our trial run, or anything like that, anything about future characters coming up. Yeah, feel free to subscribe, and thanks. Have a good one. See ya. And for those of you that wanted to stay a bit, just hang out and chill. Guess we can talk for a bit. I'm gonna just do this farming real quick because I am trying to upgrade that sword, because my Kazuha currently has no energy recharge. I think this would be a pretty cool sword to build. So yeah, right now my plan is mostly just farm for... What is this? Is this the right domain? I'm gonna be real with you. What did I start doing? I'm here, right? that's this. Okay, I thought this was the Wanderer domain for a second. That's my bad. Okay, I'll probably switch my team in a sec. I forgot what domain this is. I haven't really built any. Oh wow, yeah, this isn't the best team for this. That's fine. I'll just brute force it like Ito does. But yeah, I don't know. I was actually getting pretty excited about Dehya, but I just feel like I'm gonna get her eventually, and then I'll be able to make a video down the line. But yeah, I don't know. I just heard that she's either gonna be like, okay, so there's this really good content creator that does theory crafting and everything. His name is Jeff. Most of you probably heard of him if you've found this channel because you've probably at least somewhat interested in like more different types of Genshin content that you watch. So a lot of you have probably seen or heard of Jeff, especially from like Ziox and everything. If you have, he said that, and I mean he's normally pretty right on most of these things. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I am believing what he's gonna say. We're still gonna see and everything, but oh, I said I was gonna switch my team. That's fine. We'll do one more, and then we'll switch. But he said that it's either gonna be just like, if you want to do DPS, it's just gonna be a worse DPS version of Xinyan, and if you want to use her for like defensive capabilities, she's just gonna be a worse. Excuse me, she's just gonna be a worse Toma, which is like, just kind of. Both of those characters are kind of notorious for not really being great at anything. Like, I mean, Toma definitely has had a little bit more time in the spotlight with the introduction of like Burgeon and different Dendro teams. Like a lot of characters like Kaching and everything, which I mean is fair, it makes sense. But is that really a character that you want to have a comparison to? And it's like, I'm not saying that either of them were terrible or like all 5 Xinyan mains don't come after me, but I feel like those characters in particular are kind of just clowned on by the community for being incredibly underwhelming. And it's like, everyone says Diluc is underwhelming. Xinyan and Toma are both definitely more underwhelming than Diluc. And it just seems like it's going to be almost impossible to make her work. And it's like, I mean, obviously not impossible. You can make any character work. But it's like, apparently, like, Yelan and Xingqiu aren't going to work. You're not going to be able to do, like, Vaporize. You're not going to be able to do Melts. You're not going to be able to enable many reactions or anything like that. And it's like, I do see that, like, I know there's some places that will work for her kit, right? But do you really? It's like you have to put in so much more effort to make characters work than if you were to just have a better character. Like, I'm be with you, even Diluc, my Diluc is pretty highly invested, and I feel like there's still some things that it's just I wouldn't take Diluc to the content. It's not because he can't beat it, he can. It will just take so much longer than someone like Ito or my child team or anything like that, because it's just not fun. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't take that into account. They say, like, just because you can beat something with it means that you should. Which, at the same time, like, I get it. But, it's like... Okay, let's... Oh, I have 3 options now. Let's see. 10, 10, 10, 25. Let's see if Alhytham knows what's up. Okay, But it's like, it's not fun to put in that much more effort just for the sake of putting in the effort. Because, like, you 100% could go ahead and just play, like, I'm be with you, Hu Tao is just strictly better than Diluc in, like, 90% of cases. But does that keep me from playing both of them? No, you can 100% play Taehan, it's fine. It's just, it feels like there's, like, so much room for thought on these type of things, you know? I don't have any of these, let's see. Radiant Prism. Purple background. Purple background diamond thing. Let's see if I can make any of those. I don't really think I fought many of these. I can make 2. Okay, let's do this first and let's see. Okay, I can make 18 of those, which is pretty good. I do just want this sword to kind of buff Kazuha a bit. I can make 9, okay. Might have to go to the shop real quick. But yeah, I don't feel like anything too newer. Oh my gosh, what the heck? I'm missing everything. Am I just blind? Well, I mean, I kind of am, to be honest. For those of you that, I mean, not for those of you that can't see. I don't have a face cam, but I have glasses and I have incredibly terrible vision. My vision's like 2400, I think. which is like negative 5.5 if I remember correctly. And that's the last time I had it checked, so it might have gotten worse since then. The blue background, red satin things. I just used a bunch of these on Alhaitham, so I don't know if I really don't think I have any more of these. If not, I'll just finish up using my resin and farm the rest of these later. Yeah. Okay, not looking too great. I guess we're just gonna go use our resin real quick. Wow, I've been crafting everything there. But yeah, there's a little fun fact about me you probably didn't know. Terrible vision. Okay, how many did I say I needed? 6? And I think I just made 3. I was like half paying attention. Yeah, okay, I was just not looking at that at all. I'll worry about that more later. Okay, we're gonna switch the team and then go do that again. Okay, we're just gonna use the rest of our resin on this so we can farm the rest of the stuff another day. Or, I don't know, maybe after I end this video. But yeah, okay, let's see. Something else to talk about is that, so on the second account, I've just been catching up on quests and stuff. Nothing too big has really happened. I lost my 50-50 on there to Mona. I haven't built up Mona. What was here? Let's see. We could try him. Let's try this team. I'll switch out. Actually. Here, I was saving this team slot for Dehya. Just was gonna try that, but we'll give this a shot. Okay, let's do my Ayato. Who else is it? It's Ayato, Ganyu, Zhongli, Venti. There you go. So yeah, that was a slot I had saved. I don't know, that team might work. We'll see what happens. People are saying Moto might work with it. But yeah, my second account, nothing too big has really happened. I've just been farming up plus the 50-50. I'm going to be slightly passively pulling for Yulon, and then basically after her banner goes away, I'm just going to be saving for the Shenhe banner. We'll do this. Where are the enemies? Why are they... Oh, it's because I missed that one. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's whatever. Here, we'll just get some of our E's back with this. I don't... Okay. Okay, we'll try that better next time. That was very poor. Okay, let's just use this. It's not the end of the world. How do you get better at placing that Venti thing? But yeah, so nothing too big has really happened. My gosh. Okay, I don't really think Venti's the best choice here. We're just gonna get our E's back here. This thing is not attacking at all. That's fine. Okay, either Venti's not the best choice here, or I just had terrible placement with Venti E. Let's give that another shot. I don't know, it is pretty late here, so we've got 2 more. We'll do 1 more with Venti, and then we'll probably try 1 more with the Kazuha team. But no, I just remember when I first saw Dehya that I'm like, wow, her animations are really cool. And I was like 100% gonna pull for her. And then the only problem is the standard banner thing. Okay, let's try putting this more over here. Let's do... Okay, we'll go. Let's hope this works better. Okay, yeah, that was 100% a problem with my placement the first time around. And I guess they could all use a little bit more energy recharge, but that's okay. Yeah, so my Venti placement was just bad the first time. But yeah, I always saw this weapon as pretty cool. I know it's pretty good for Nyla. You can use it on Alhaitham. I do want to try Alhaitham on like a 4-star weapon that's not crit centered and everything, just to see what happens. Okay, let's do this without any of our burst, really. Nope, don't attack that one. Okay. Here, Okay, that's fine. We'll use Ganyas here. Yeah, and that's not gonna hit that guy. I did see this thing that people have been complaining about, like not being able to place Venti's burst like Alhaitham's thing, or like Alhaitham or Kaching's, which I think would be a pretty cool addition there. Yeah, last resin right here. And then, yeah, don't forget to go do that ley line event, because that's pretty useful. I missed a few days last time, and I kind of kind of regretted it. I'm like, oh damn, there goes just free resources. Like, why not? Okay, let's teleport back real quick. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. There's just my opinions on Dehya. Feel free to let me know what you guys kind of think about this whole situation down below. If you guys are still pulling for Dehya, or if you guys have just wanted her for so long, you don't really care about how good she is or how bad she is, or if she's going to be on standard. Like, because I completely get it, you know? Like I was saying, 100% I would pull him the Diluc banner if he came back as a Diluc banner. Or not if he came back, if there just was a Diluc banner in general. Like, I would 100% pull on that banner. Which is kind of ridiculous if they honestly haven't done one yet, considering they did the Kaching one. They just chose for like a 240-day Ayaka banner. Kind of ridiculous, but made good memes. So those are some funny days. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this whole thing down below. Because I mean, I was kind of torn at first. I mean, it's a good thing overall. Don't get me wrong. Like, I 100% am happy that overall we're gonna have more opportunities to pull for her. And just like lose 50-50s to new characters, because I mean everyone was getting kind of sick of just losing to all the same 5 characters, to all your 50-50s, and like I've lost my past like 6 50-50s or something. I've gotten pretty unlucky recently, so let's hope that turns around soon. But I mean, yeah, like Tainari's still a pretty sought after character, even though that it's weird how he's still such a sought after character even though he's on the standard banner, just for him being so rare. So it's like Dehya will still definitely be a sought after character. It's just you just don't worry about pulling her unless you really like her, because like I'm gonna be real with you, I think you'll probably regret it. At least just try the test run first, and if you think it seems fun, then give it a shot. But I'm kind of advising against pulling for Dehya, especially since they're moving her standard. It's like there's just so much better options for characters you can pull for. There's going to be a lot more new fun characters to try. I don't know, I do really advise against it. But at the end of the day, pull for whoever you like, whoever you think makes you happy. Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up for the day. Don't need to drag this video out any longer. It's kind of long already. I get carried away talking sometimes, but that's fine. Yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Let me know what you think down below, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya. Bye.